Yo, what is up, YouTube? We're back with another banger live stream, and today we're gonna be playing, or not? Yeah, well, not playing. We're gonna be playing a little bit of Slay the Spire until the GMTK Game Jam releases their prompt, and then we'll be getting into some 3D modeling for the game. So yeah, currently I'm playing Slay the Spire, um, and I have one of my members that I'm working with for the jam, just guiding me a little bit through the game. Actually, it's not showing on my screen. I want to flop that game a little bit big. There you go. Okie dokie. And we're gonna wait out the rest of the 11 minutes until jam starts, and then yeah. 16-inch. Oh, damn, this has glam. It's crazy. 11 gold. That's not gonna do me any good. We should create a card game, depending on what the prompt is. I'd be like down for that.
Oh, are you enjoying yourself?
Oh yeah.
Wow! Don't discard that one. Oh,
No. Wait, that card is
that
good?
one was free.
Wait. Oh my.
No, that one was $3.99, and you discarded it.
Oh my. This is why we should read, folks.
Oh, I didn't even. I was busy doing other
Oh,
shit while you
You're good.
fucking picked your card reward.
Mm-hmm.
Backflip with glam is okay.
Okay.
That's all right.
I gain 10 shield, draw 2 cards, but draw 4 cards. 1 replay, 2 replay? Oh no, what? Oh, okay, it's 1 replay. Oh, hell yeah. I like it for. Kill this one off.
So. 20.
Definition of getting my ass kicked, kind of. A little bit.
Yeah, we definitely want to avoid getting our ass kicked.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Wait, does the shield like can you take shield from one game into the next game, or not like the next round, per se?
All of your block is erased at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know, there are things that there are cards and stuff that. Well, hold on. Before you move forward, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you go back to the map?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
In the top right. Yeah. Scroll down. Hover over the first combat you went to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
What's
okay.
that?
You picked up backflip instead of slice or dagger spray, and dagger spray would have been really good with glam. Oh well, it's fine.
Wait, what is that card do? Wait, hold up.
Dagger spray deals 4 damage to all enemies twice.
Oh, I remember skipping over that one too. Oh, oops.
Yeah, so with glam, that would have dealt 16 damage to all enemies.
Ooh.
When you played it.
Ooh.
So remember, you do not keep your block. And the enemy is not attacking you right now. Yeah, that 5 block goes bye-bye.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Thank you for the advice. Or yeah. Wait, okay, so does that little blade mean he's attacking me, right? Or is that slip?
That means he's attacking you, yes.
Okay. So I should go shield.
He's attacking you for 7.
Wait, I'm gonna be honest, I did not pay attention to that number. So I should have just played this one. I'll be fine missing out on 2 health, to be honest. I don't know.
Now he's attacking you for 13. Caesar rise.
Add 3 shifts to your hand exhaust. Each shift does 4, so that's 12 damage.
All right, theme drops in 2 minutes.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna save this run real quick. Oh, I got a incomer, Bonjour, he says, in my stream. I think he's part of our game jam, of course. in under a minute. Okay, one sec. Let me get on the tab. Itch.io, jams, GMTK, or 27 seconds. Okay. Chat. This is gonna be peak. No. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
Wow.
11.
New update came out.
Sorry, what?
Frickin', I didn't realize a new version of Unity came out since I last used it.
I'm refreshing my page, I think. F5. Okay. This is it.
The GMTK Game Jam is back for 2026. This is a rapid-fire game-making challenge where you...
Hold up. Okay. Opening up on Google. We've got a Premiere. Okay, we need to take this jam serious, guys. Like in like the best approach we can. Nine, 8.
Oh, bro!
7.
Of course, they just came out with Unity 6.5. Are you kidding?
2, 1.
Whatever.
Okay,
It's
0.
fine.
Okay.
GMTK Game Jam 2026 starts now. Which
Starts
means
now,
you have
baby.
96 hours to make
96
a game
hours.
that fits the following theme.
Wait, hold up. The following thing. Oh yeah. Countdown.
Countdown.
No way. Wait, what?
Okay. Countdown. So maybe your world-ending void thing could
Yeah.
actually be something here.
Hell yeah. Wait, we should do roguelite. The world is ending in a matter of seconds and you have to be the best and you have to do something good. Or something.
That's an idea.
This year's theme is Countdown. Whether that's counting down to 0, numbers going down, time going backwards. I don't care. How you interpret this theme is up to you.
And we should have revival where like the time goes backwards and you have to like do something like different.
All of the
That'd be cool.
details you could ever need are available on the itch.io page for
Countdown.
And come join us on the GMTK Discord if you want playtesters, tech support, or just a place to let off some steam. I'll let you get on, and I'll see you in a few weeks with my favorite games from the Jam. Good luck. Have fun.
What is our scope with this? Are we taking it far or are we not?
I'd like to keep the scope small enough that we
Yeah.
can make something playable by the end of the jam.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm thinking we go with retro graphics. Just I'm not to make it easier on me, but for everybody.
All right. Let me take some time to think real quick.
Mm-hmm. What if the amount of health you have is the amount, or is the countdown number until the round ends?
I'll write that down. I'll write down all the
Alright,
ideas
yeah.
you tell me.
All right. We should definitely do a roguelite bullet hell. I feel like that would fit somewhere. Yo, what's up?
Heyo.
Oh.
Goodbye. Who joined?
It was 1 sec. I have OBS running on top of Discord. 1 sec. And it was Omu's OMN is Omizo. How do you pronounce that?
Omnol's. That's how I'm pronouncing it.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Omnols?
Hello.
Good talking. So, no problem.
That's right. This year's theme.
Okay, so what are the ideas that you said so far?
Okay, so we got
a roguelike where the world is about to end.
Yes. And your health.
Any
the amount of health that you have is the countdown number, and you gain health from upping your mana, and you only get mana. Okay, well, I don't know exactly what I'm taking this, but maybe certain upgrades will give you better mana regen and better max mana. I don't know. It's just a thought for a second.
Okay.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What about a roguelike where if you run out of health, the world ends?
Ooh. And your health is ticking down every second.
Maybe.
But that would lead to like longer plays, and like you would want it fast paced, right? I don't know. Maybe.
We could, like, the game could be called like 60 Seconds to Midnight or something.
Ooh.
Maybe like the world ends in 60 seconds, and you have to extend that timer in order to like keep everything going.
Another take on the theme.
Yeah.
You know Count Dracula?
Yes.
Count down, like Count Dracula
Ooh, countdown. I like it.
Hmm.
And I think there is a game where the whole game is like 60 seconds or something, but
Yeah.
like you explore different places to figure out like the flow
Yeah.
of how to actually beat it.
I can't remember the name of the game, but it's the game where you're like in an apartment and
It's quite literally called 60 Seconds, I believe.
No, it's not
Okay.
60. The loop lasts longer than 60 seconds. I think it's called like 12 minutes or something.
Yeah, there might be a few like that.
Yo, what's up, Warlock?
Yo,
They're both muted.
hold on, I'll be back.
No problem. Yep. Hello.
So do we have like a Google Doc or something to put all these ideas down in?
I think Wiseman had something going. I'm not sure. We can use our Discord DMs or Discord chat.
I've just been writing down all of the ideas that people have been saying in my personal notation app. I can send it after a while, but you know, a Google Doc might be better if you want everybody to just be able to edit it.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll create a Google Doc real quick. One sec. And...
Countdown. Okay. All right, so like as far as I can tell, based off of like the games that we all listed and like the preferences that we all have, it looks like we're kind of angling towards either a roguelike, an RPG, or a Metroidvania, right?
Mm-hmm.
And probably roguelike, but I think we could combine elements from other genres that we like if we want to, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Are we all down with this general assessment?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the main theme is countdown, so the game should be based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So, based on an idea, the game can be of any of these, like it can be roguelike or an RPG, whatever. But before that, we have to decide the main content of the game, like what it should be based on.
That's
like we can
we're brainstorming ideas that fit the theme within these genres.
We can have a countdown, like player has supposed to move before the countdown hits zeros, and it's some simple thing like that. Like player is supposed to move every 2 seconds before the before the countdown hits 0.
Mm, that could maybe be interesting. Like, what if, like a roguelike where you can't stop moving for too long? Or like, if you stop moving, you die.
Yeah, that would make you have to.
A roguelike where you take damage if you stop moving.
We can also like combine it with like a Minesweeper type game. Like if there is in a dungeon, and there are traps in around surrounding tiles, and like Minesweeper, when the player is on the current tile, it shows how many uh, tiles nearby are uh, containing bombs, etc.
The bomb thing is definitely a direction to go. We could, like, examples of countdown games are like Keep Talking and No One Explodes, the bomb defusal game. Countdown.
The countdown
How
also
long was
doesn't
this jam again?
It's 4 days.
It is 4 days. Yeah.
I don't think this is a very good idea, but I'm going to throw this out here because I love Greek mythology. But like a game where you're like cursed by Kronos to die after a certain amount of time.
That would be cool. Wait, hold on.
Like you just fucking die after a certain amount of time. You have to do a bunch of shit in order to extend the timer.
A roguelike and bullet hell based
like,
off of...
It even counts during dialogue. Like you have to do shit during dialogue to not die.
Wait, hold up. A countdown also doesn't have to be time. It can be a stat or something.
True.
A countdown could also be a health, like the player health is always decreasing.
Yeah, that's one of the ideas we wrote down.
Maybe like the player is like a slime, like soft body, slime or sludge, etc. And its player is constantly getting drained. Like its volume is decreasing constantly. So it could be a type of countdown. And player has to consume enemies, etc. objects to increase its life.
This could kind of tie into like the whole Count Dracula thing that I'm sorry, how should I pronounce your username? Omnals?
Yeah, that's right.
War. You can just say war rock, etc. Whatever you want.
Yeah, Omnals. The one the Omnals brought up, where like imagine the countdown is like you're like a vampire that needs blood in order to fucking live, and if you don't feed in enough time, you die.
It could also be like countdown. So what will be the main goal for this? Like what the player is supposed to just live forever?
Probably like I don't like if we go for something where the player's supposed to, or the player just dies after a while and they have to continue to live, the goal should probably be either to like just get a high score, it can be a score-based game, or the goal could be fucking like to defeat some boss enemy like while under that time restraint.
Anyone else?
Honestly, I'm thinking we take the Have any of y'all played the bullet hell called Megabonk?
No, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. I played Mega Man something.
Man.
Yeah, I've heard of Mega Bonk. It looks pretty cool.
Mhm.
I heard it's good.
Yeah, I put like a good 50 hours into it. So my idea with taking from that is you have this one player in the world. It's kind of an obvious stat. You take him and you can like. Well, one sec. I need to take a sip first. One sec. Hold up. Okay. You have multiple weapons that you can use from like either maybe the enemies can drop weapons or such, but you basically try to defeat every weapon or not every weapon, every enemy on the stage that you're currently on, and then after, I don't know where I'm going with this. I mean, I know the game.
Okay, I just had an idea.
Yeah.
What about a roguelike where you can where you need to defuse bombs by going inside of them?
Ooh.
And like inside the bomb is like a dungeon or puzzles or enemies or whatever the fuck we want to put in there. Like you go into the bomb in order to defuse it.
Enter the bomb gin.
They're like magic bombs.
Wait, that'd be sick. Enter the bomb gin. Yes.
I like that.
Hell yeah.
Very unique name.
That's kind of a... I'm not sure about the name, but I do kind of like the idea. Like a roguelike where you need to defuse bombs by going inside of them. That sounds pretty fucking cool.
It would. How would we approach this? Like, both in the graphical spectrum, like what would need to be done for this to succeed? Like, I mean, code-wise as well, but... Yeah.
I mean, are we settled on this idea? I'd personally like to explore. I like to explore as many ideas as possible before locking something in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the whole team is excited about this idea, though, I've learned to just let the team be excited.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea for chapters.
Amzal, you down for this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think it's nice because each bomb, like, is like a distinct, maybe small level. Or
yes,
it seems like we could scope it like to a certain number of bombs or whatever for the jam, like so we can finish it in time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
doable.
the genre could be interesting because if it's like a roguelike, then we would like, each bomb, there should be different types of bombs that like generate differently, and like if it's a roguelike, but it doesn't necessarily need to be a roguelike. I don't think. Like,
yeah, for sure.
How would we approach progression?
Imagine you just
puzzle game.
You're just presented with 3 different bombs. You have to defuse all 3
Ooh, or you
by going into them.
Balatra style, like you have to like. Well, no, I don't know where I'm going with that.
What would be a
style for that?
What would be a good like name for this? Like a game where you need to defuse bombs by going inside of them. Fucking Down to the Wire.
Ooh, wait, hold up.
Bomb is everywhere, everything, something like this.
Bomb is everything.
Ow.
Down to the Wire like fits the theme and the concept pretty well.
Enter the something. Maybe.
How about Unwired?
Unwired?
Unwired.
I kind of love that.
There should be some wires in the bomb to make the connection, right? So players should player has to do something inside the bomb to defuse it. So there should be some wires and unwired to defuse the bomb.
Yes. Unwired is a pretty good I think that's a pretty good working
It is.
title.
It seems good.
Yeah, that's good.
It's kind of like Unhinged,
Oh, yeah.
Unwired.
It's good though. It's good. Okay.
So let's see how should the game work now.
I think we should give the player a situation.
I don't know.
I apologize. I think we should give the player the situation where maybe they're not a first-person camera player, but maybe it's just like in the perspective of have any of y'all played Bellatra before, the card game?
Yeah.
Other two people. You're good. You're good.
I haven't played it.
Okay, so well, I'm taking the art style. It's okay. Here, actually, I'll pull up my stream real quick. Not my stream off of YouTube, but my screen. One sec. And okay, let me pull up Bellatra real quick. One sec.
Yeah, are we doing 2D or 3D for this?
I think we should go 2D camera with 3D assets. Like, here, let me install this real quick. One moment. Okie dokie. So, cloud save, that's okay. I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. Okie dokie. So, I'll explain as I go, kind of. The options, turn down my volume real quick.
I know. I don't think this is as good of a name as Unwired, but I want to say it anyway. Explosioneers.
Say it again?
Yes.
Explosioneers.
Explosioneers.
Or like Pioneer text,
like Explosion and Engineers. That
Yeah.
like as a title.
That would be up there. But what? Okay, so what if I say 2D assets or 2D camera with a 3D assets? I mean, these are yet 2D, but it's kind of there's shadows in it. So like maybe our UI would be 2D assets that I could either make or somebody could make. It doesn't matter. I can make a bunch of assets depending on who wants to.
Are you able to do 2D assets?
Yeah, I could. Here, let me show you Illustrator real quick. One sec. Here, I'll show you that I can make 2D assets real quick. One second. So I have both Illustrator and Photoshop that I can both make either pixelated or however we do that. So one sec. New file. Say we have a 1080p camera. Just pull that straight up. And then say I wanted to make these red cylinder lines that Bellatra carries. I take out a rectangle. I generally do that. And then I pull these corners. And then I can stretch this a bit like that. And then shade it red. And then say I wanted to add like a drop shape to it. Make this, pull this under it by arrange, send it backwards. Say the shadow doesn't have any color. Or maybe it's the same color, but we take it and we make it less opaque, like that. And then we could do jittering effects in post-processing. But say this doesn't have a stroke because it's an underlying UI. So maybe it's a white stroke. Add some thickness to that. And then gradient, pull that downwards, make it go that way. And then there we go. It's a shadow. There we go.
I see.
And then if I wanted to take this and give it to you guys, export selection, and then now it's a PNG or whatever type file I want it to be. And then there's that. And I can make both 2D and 3D assets. And I'm free for this whole time, by the way. So I'm
Hey.
And so like say then I can like take that. Yeah. There's that. And then say we want some like 3D assets, like if we wanted to make a bomb, which I'll pull up Blender. And then like, you know, let me cook real quick. Let me cook. Okay, we take 2 cylinders, maybe not so high poly. Maybe we go 12, and then we shade them. One sec. Shade smooth, rotate 90, shrink these down a bit, take them, and maybe have that. Take both these, take these, bring them out that way. Have a square, and then shrink the square, bring it over here, lap it on top of the bombs, take that face, bring it over this way, and I can perfect this more, but one sec. There we go. And then take this face, bring it up. And there's like a slightly simulated bomb, and we can attach maybe like an intersected clock in here, and then there we go. And then whatever else we want to do, like say like you shrink down inside of it, you can have it like an asset thing in here, intervene that, bring it back into smaller, bring it out. And then you like cut some wires. Maybe. I don't know. just an idea right there.
Yeah, I think we would make it some new like room or instance inside of the bomb, right?
Yeah.
It could be a dungeon or puzzle or anything we want to put in there.
There's a lot of different stuff we could do with the idea of going into bombs.
It could be like you're actually fighting wires or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could be fighting wires, circuits, or like creatures made of wires and circuits.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
a lot. There's a lot of genres that this could fit into.
Oh yeah.
Instead of player going inside bombs, let's say bombs are inside a human, and player has to enter them to defuse them.
Enter the person or enter the bomb?
Like Ant-Man?
No, enter the person like a human. So yeah, like we can create some enemies like cells, etc. inside the human body. Because inside a bomb, what kind of challenges can a player have?
I think there are quite a few challenges that a player can have inside of a bomb, especially if they're magic bombs. Like, and I don't think it's a bad idea, but I think the pitch of going into a bomb is a bit cleaner than the pitch of going into a person to defuse a bomb.
It's a good idea though. But, yeah. Yeah, let's just go into it.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys think?
I think we have different levels to each bomb, and then you kind of enter into the bomb.
I think either way
Like,
works.
let me think of how I would pitch the other one. Like, it's a game where maybe like the bomb is in their heart or something. Like, it's a game where you shrink down and go into someone's body in order to defuse a bomb.
Nah, this idea doesn't seem to work. Let's just
like,
stick
it's
to
a decent idea. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, but like we have some things need to be changed. Like instead of bomb, there could be a virus or something like that. And let's
so
just stick to the player entering the bomb to defuse it.
So you have more like options for like enemies or obstacles.
I think you definitely do bring up a valid concern of like a lack of enemy variety within a bomb. But I think
It could.
we could probably come up with some creative like enemies, especially because I'm thinking these aren't like normal ass bombs. Like in my mind, these are some weird fuck ass bombs. Like you have a jungle bomb, you have an ice bomb, you have a fire bomb, right? Like you got weird fuck ass bombs that have weird fuck ass enemies inside of them.
We should do 8 bombs and then no more because it'll be too big of a scope. And then
No, I think we start off with just one bomb.
Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
But like you could have a star bomb, like a black hole bomb, or fucking, and then like the enemies inside of each bomb could be based off of the theme of the bomb, you know? Like I think there's still creative space to explore.
Yeah.
Maybe if you were going inside of like aliens to defuse bombs instead of humans. And then you have a whole bunch of different types of aliens.
Nah. Okay.
Go inside of
Let's say
vampire.
Yeah.
Count.
Go inside of a vampire to defuse a bomb.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that one. You're good though. You're good. Damn.
Okay, so let's. This idea is final for now. Like the player goes inside bomb to defuse it.
Sorry, what was that?
Like, you know, I might not be the one to ask, because if you left it up to me, I would spend like 2 hours coming up with ideas before I fucking settled on one. So probably, you know, I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to settle on this one or find a different idea.
So anyone else has any ideas? And can someone check how long is this jam was? I think it was 4 days.
Yes,
or
4 days.
4.5, like. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, 96 hours.
Yeah.
4 days.
Oh, yes. So how about everyone takes a few hours and think about some ideas, and then we can talk later.
I suppose. We should all write in the doc if we do that.
We should what?
We should write in the Google Doc that I sent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I would like to. I know our time zones are kind of fucked, but I would like to, especially since this is my only full day off, I'd like to get something done by the end of today more than just coming up with ideas.
Oh yeah.
Well, your time zones are not really that different. Yeah, it was max 2-3 hours difference.
Yeah, our time zones are pretty synced up, but it's like, yeah, it's nighttime for you.
I'll be asleep most of the time after this call.
If maybe we could do, instead of like going away for multiple hours, like we each go away for like 30 minutes and then come back with whatever ideas we have.
Yeah, I'll be up in like for an hour or two. So let's say it's
I can be on
after
Wiseman.
Yeah.
And then we discuss. I create some 3D models, and then we kind of check back in with you, Warlock and I still don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. I'm just gonna call you what's an easy pronunciation of your name?
Omnals.
Omnis.
Well,
Okay. Uh,
Warlock, Warlock. Hmm.
but me and Wiseman. Wait. So you work in Unity, right, Wiseman?
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
Unity.
Okay. Do you do code or do you do implementations with assets, or both?
I try to do
I
both.
can.
I'm not
Okay.
great at either.
No worries. Because I can make some pretty gnarly assets, but like, but yeah, however you want to
Freaking
go.
yeah, like I'd like to before the end of today, before the end of these 24 hours, get something into existence. So if it's fine with everybody, I'm cool to split up for like 30 minutes and generate as many ideas as we possibly can, then come back together and decide what we're going to decide the idea we're going to settle on. And then once we have that decided, just start making a prototype ASAP.
Of course.
Does that sound like a good plan to everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we can meet again in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay,
I'll see y'all in 30 minutes then.
All right. See ya.
okay, bye.
Peace.
Okay, chat. We need to lock in and like create an idea. My idea right off the bat was you have. Okay, so you're an entity in existence. You need to defeat these bombs. There's a countdown on each bomb, and you have a trait wave where you get 5 perks, and you have to do with that with what you can. It's kind of like Balacha. You have a max of 5 perks and 5 jokers. Um, and then you take those different perks, and you have to defuse the bomb. These perks may be like um, scissors. Maybe you can have some fun ones like you get a beer, and then it makes the the time slow, and it makes you dizzy. Ooh. Hmm. And I know it's only been like probably like 20 minutes, but I honestly couldn't think of anything, to be honest.
Hold on, my headphones are dead.
All right.
Looks like we got plenty of
Yeah.
in there.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going off of y'all's ideas. I honestly could not think of anything. I mean, I thought of the bomb thing, like we could do something like that, but also I was looking at the carry-on idea, like with warlocks.
Okay, what were you saying?
I was saying I apologize that I couldn't think of many ideas, but I saw that warlock and Amzel's ideas were pretty decent. Like I was looking at the carry-on idea that Warlock had. So I'm just gonna read off the list that he. I'm sorry that I'm not at. Oh, sorry guys, I'm at work. Hop on call once I'm out. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Valkyrie or Warlock is at work?
I know that's Dooku. That's a different person. Oh, Warlock. Okay, so I'm going to read off Warlock's carry-on idea. A player has a mutant slime which is a product of a human experiment, but due to some circumstance, the slime has escaped. The slime's viscosity is low, so whenever you start moving around, you lose health, or health equivalent cells. So you have to move, and so the player has to move constantly. It's like carry-on, I suppose he's converting to. The player has to consume organic matter to stay alive. You're in a laboratory being experimented, or other beings experimented as well. Some other slimes and animals. The player can eat mutants to power up and increase viscosity, speed, etc. Player goal is to reach the bottom. Game will end once the player reaches the laboratory bottom and descends into the abyss. My question is, what ideas do we have for the bottom?
Nothing.
Just
like the main game is of the laboratory. The player has to escape it and then descend below. That's it. It is not a game over like the player has. This could be a like jam idea, so it doesn't have to be big. Otherwise, if we have time, we can create a few levels of the below the laboratory.
I'll be honest. I got distracted watching a video, and I actually set a timer for 30 minutes, so there's 6 minutes left, and I didn't really come up with much.
Don't worry, me neither.
Nice.
Good. I put my Count Dracula idea down there.
Oh yeah, that was even like a banger.
Yeah.
The Count.
You're basically
You're good.
a support. You're not like the main character, I guess.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry.
So for that one, the Count is like, it would be an AI-driven thing where he's just looking for blood. He might be fighting stuff, but then your goal is to just like protect him from the things that can actually harm him. So you're like the support, like protector type role.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it from going down.
Hmm.
So did you interpret the theme like the protect the count from going down?
Yeah. Just to put a spin on it, because I feel like everyone's gonna have a timer on their game or something like that. Some number going down.
So like this will not have any number like 5, 10, 9, 8, 6.
It doesn't have to. No. It's just keep the count from going down.
Yeah, nice.
Killed.
I feel like my main support is asset creation. Like my brain cannot like I don't know. I'm trying to think of unique things, and honestly, I feel like I'm better at just creating assets, but I'm still thinking.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know what you're good at.
Yep.
Hey, man, you can always learn to do other things if you want to, but you
Yeah, of
don't
course.
have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like that magical bomb idea. Jungle bomb.
hmm
That's great. I wonder if we
Fuck,
can make a couple prototypes and choose one, but that might waste some of the
that would take
time.
way too much time.
Okay.
I mean, like, maybe if we all split off and did paper prototypes or something, and then picked the one we like the most out of those, but like I don't know. That feels like it would still just take a lot of time.
Yeah.
I also need to leave, heads up, I need to leave for my thing in like 20 minutes.
No problem.
But yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to think
Yeah.
while sitting in this call. So
All right.
I'm kind of struggling to come up with other ideas. The going into the bomb one is kind of my Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Should we vote on ideas or something? Take a few.
If everyone is satisfied with what they were able to generate, then like I guess we could vote on it.
hmm
Are we all satisfied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we want to vote on?
And just say which one you like.
We could do it where like everyone gets multiple votes, right? Like you vote for all of the ones
Yeah,
you'd be okay with doing,
hmm
and
Yeah.
then whichever one gets the most votes, like that's the one we go with.
You guys could work like that. Okay. So which one do you like? There are like 4 ideas total.
I'll write mine in the chat.
Yeah, same.
We should do Unwired.
That seems to be on everyone's list. We will have to deal with the enemy variety issue, though. Or the obstacle variety, because we don't know if they're enemies yet. I'm leaning towards enemies, though. I think it could be cool to like have thematic bombs and then have the enemies be like magical creature constructs in those bombs that have like wires inside of them, you know?
Yeah.
Like you cut open one of them and it's just a whole bunch of exposed wires and shit.
So is the game should be a like platformer or top down?
No clue. What do y'all think?
Maybe it should be top down, kind of like
Uh,
Balacha. That's what I was thinking.
Balatro,
Top down could work.
yeah. Fucking, I don't know. Okay, if this is the idea we're going with, does anybody have experience with like game jams or making actual playable games?
I know asset
Yeah.
creation, but I can work a little bit with code. That's
Warlock, did you say you have experience?
Well, I participated so far in 2 jams and submitted 1 game in one so far.
Okay. Omnols, do you have experience?
Yeah, I just did 2 jams in the past month. And the last one I got first place.
dang.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sniffing
great.
it.
Well,
Good.
I'm still trying to kind of figure out my whole game design / development process. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm perfectly willing to lean on your guys' experience for what we do next. So what the fuck do we do next?
Snowflame goes crazy.
Define some
Hold on,
basic
wait,
idea.
What'd you say?
Define some basic idea for the game. Like the culinary game has nothing for mechanics. It just has like a player enters the bomb and defuse it somehow. There is no core gameplay loop.
Okay, so you want to figure out the core gameplay loop first, then?
Yeah. After that, you can after this you can try creating a basic prototype as I will be offline for the most of the time.
Okay, so what are we thinking the core gameplay loop could be?
Mm,
Like, I think this could fit into a bunch of different genres. You know, I guess one question I have is, do we want this to be real time or turn based? Because I think we could still do like a countdown timer either way.
I
we
think
should do-
real time should work fine.
Real time then?
Yeah, real time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, real time.
And do we want the players to fight enemies?
I think that would be fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
as opposed to just doing puzzle type stuff, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So real time combat.
What if it's like
Fucking-
puzzle type combat? Like you have to defeat the enemies in a certain order to defuse a bomb or something. I don't know.
Could you give me an example?
Like let's say there's a red, green, blue,
I was just thinking of that.
like 3 different enemies, and if you kill the first one wrong, or you kill the wrong one first, then the bomb explodes.
Oh, I
You
see.
have
So
to,
like
kind of deduce it. Maybe.
So like it's kind of like not exactly like this, but kind of like a Zelda boss fight where like the enemies have like certain rules, weaknesses, and mechanics that you got to figure out.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I think that could definitely work. That might be slightly weaker design for like if we plan on this being a roguelike, because once you know the solution, then you just know the solution.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's definitely something we could play around with.
Oh yeah.
Do we have any preference for like perspective in mind? Do we want to do like, huh?
I was thinking orthographic. Let me relook that word up real quick. 1 second. Ortho.
Yeah, that'd be the easiest, I think.
Oh yeah.
Do we want it to be like isometric as well?
Let me look that word up again. Hold up.
I think that might be a little harder, but
I mean,
if you want to try it.
because when you tell me, I don't know if Hades is orthographic. I'm not sure, but
okay, wait, hold up.
yeah, I'm imagining something kind of like Hades, or
Hades
maybe
is
Tunic.
isometric. Hades use isometric tile set as far as I recall.
Hades
But
is isometric.
it is made in 3D.
Yeah,
3D
Yeah,
but
is it not
isometric
both
tile.
isometric
it
and
is.
orthographic?
It is. It's both.
Yeah, orthographic is camera projection. Like there are two types: orthographic and perspective, something like that.
Like here, let me stream Blender real quick. 1 second. I have to show you something real quick. 1 sec. Okay, so basically, you take this bomb, and there's a way to have. 1 second. There's a way to make this orthographic. 1 moment. Stereoscopic. No. I swear there's a way.
Okay. All right. So you said we need to figure out the core gameplay loop. Do you have an idea for what the core gameplay loop could be, Warlock?
And not currently. Well,
Okay. Let me throw out a random bullshit one then. Basically, actually, okay. Let me just throw out a random one that's basically just kind of like Hades, but with a timer. Like, you enter the bomb. You enter the bomb. You fucking choose. You get to see kind of the layout of the bomb and like where you need to go and what you need to explore, and then you choose a perk and go off and venture into certain parts of the bomb in order to fight enemies. Eventually you defeat the enemies that you need to defeat and cut the wires that you need to cut, and then that'll defuse the bomb. So kind of like Enter the Gungeon plus Hades.
We can do that. But there's a timer to it.
And like, as you go through and defeat enemies, you can also like get rewards for exploring the bomb and shit like that. Does that sound like a workable gameplay loop, Warlock?
yeah. Depending on the bomb type, player can get the rewarded. Like for the forest bomb, player can get a vine attack, which can bind enemies in the next iteration when the player attempts another level.
Yes.
Or something like the winter bomb, frost bomb, player can get a freeze attack or something like that.
I like it.
Yeah, that's cool. So who's the main programmer who's going to start the prototype?
I was told. Well, Omnals, are you a programmer or are you a sound designer?
I do everything, but I wanted to practice with art on this one. But I can do programming if I need to start.
I can program a tad. I'm not very good. So out of everyone that's here, Warlock is probably our best programmer.
That's good. And he will be sleeping soon, so we'll probably start a prototype.
Yeah. Yeah.
10%.
I would like to. Okay, so Omnals, do you and me want to work together to try and create a prototype while Warlock is sleeping, or do one or the other of us want to handle it?
Maybe. I'm also like working right now from home, so I can't focus a ton on this.
Okay.
Until later, like in like 5-6 hours from now. So if you want to start now, that'd be fine.
All right. Yeah, I got my appointment that I need to get to. That'll probably take me like 2 hours to get back from. And then I can start working. And I guess I'll kickstart it with the prototype, even though I barely know what the fuck I'm doing.
I can
Yeah, if you could just set up
assets.
a repo or something. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how to use Git?
Yeah, we're allowed to use Git.
Yeah. I mean, do you know how to set up a repo? I'm sure you could Google it.
I've already got it set up.
Okay, sweet. We're ahead of the game then.
Yeah. Frickin' words. Yep, words are coming, I swear. Yep, they're definitely on their way. Here they come. All right, yeah. So, any advice for me creating this prototype? I'm kind of bad at doing that, so any guidance would be helpful.
I'll start with a specific resolution. I think Valkyries. Yeah, you said
1920 by 1080.
1024.
Or 1920 by 1080 for standard resolution.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how to set all that stuff up in Unity. I'm more experienced with GameMaker, but yeah, I would pick the resolution and stuff, set up just, I don't know, the 2D scene, get something on there.
Should we?
What about you, Warlock? Any advice?
So is the game isometric is more preferable than the top-down or side-scroller?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Like the main game, how should the visuals, like it should it be a top-down game or side-scroller or isometric style?
In my mind, it's isometric.
Isometric. So for the maps, like when
Or actually, hold on. Guys,
Yeah.
do we want to do isometric like Hades or top down more like Enter the Gungeon?
I've never worked with isometric, so it may take some time for me to set up the tiles and everything, and we may have to change this project from 2D to 3D, because 2D it will not look very good.
We should do top.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Unity projects like that, if you set them up in 2D or 3D, they can transition really easily. Like all you got to do is mess with the camera, really. I think.
Well, I never changed it, but there should be tutorials on YouTube.
I think Enter the Gungeon style would be easier, but.
Yeah, okay. So top down instead of isometric then?
Okay.
I think so, but if you guys want to try to tackle isometric,
I think I'd prefer trying top down, actually. I think that might be better.
So for the map system, like the different rooms in the bomb when player enters it, should it be like the Enter the Gungeon maps, like dungeons?
Yeah, I think it should be like a tiny dungeon.
Okay.
And you gotta go around the bomb in order to defuse it. Like maybe you find. Oh, sorry, what?
Nothing. You were saying something?
No, I was thinking like, you explore around the bomb to figure out, to like find the stuff you need and to defuse it and like defeat the enemies that you need to defeat, right? So like you find an item in one area, like a key or whatever, that lets you open a door to get to a wire that you need to cut. or you find a piece of paper that tells you which wire you need to cut, or you buy it from a shop or something, you know? Like there's an exploration element.
It could be like the rooms are the components of the bomb, and the corridors are actually wires where player travels through.
Yes. I like it.
That's nice.
So, how should the player defuse the bomb? Like the different components like red, green, blue, defeat them in the correct order, like?
Like my instinct says it could change. Of course, it needs to change from bomb to bomb, but I think the general pattern would probably just be cutting certain wires in a certain order, you know?
Mhm.
Like you explore to not only to gain access to the wires, but to learn which wires you need to cut to defuse it, and in what order.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
Have
we
You
any
could
of
also
them
gain
dream-
more time by like exploring and stuff.
I'm wondering
Yeah,
if we
like
want
clearing
to
up
take
one.
away to not worry about the order, just to reduce backtracking. But I don't know if that makes it too basic.
Maybe. We can try out both versions, but if we want to reduce backtracking, if I'm not mistaken, Enter the Gungeon has kind of like a fast travel thing that you can unlock.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So you know you can zip zap around.
Yeah.
And like turning into like electricity and flowing through the wires of the goddamn bomb to get to a different
Ooh.
location sounds pretty cool.
It sounds nice.
What time should
So
we meet
let's
up
say
next?
for the prototype.
Sorry.
Hmm?
You can go. You can speak, Warlock.
So for the prototype, first thing, well, we can focus on the map generation. Afterwards, we can just create a hand draw manual map for the base prototype.
Mm-hmm.
It
Okay.
should be in top down. We can. It should be in top down. Every room can be in a one scene. No need for transitions in the prototype.
All right.
Mhm.
Frickin'. I do have a question.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've in my learning about like prototype baking, I often hear this concept of like a prototype should answer a question.
Okay.
Is that something I should be doing? Do you guys know? Do you have any experience with that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What were you saying?
There's like in my research about like game development, there's this concept that a prototype should answer a question.
Yeah. What is the game about? Does it feel
That's the
good
question
to
we're
play?
trying to answer?
Right? But the prototype should describe what is the game actual game should be about, right?
Like as
And
far as I'm aware, that like different prototypes can answer a variety of questions, but I don't know. I'm just asking you and Omnals because you have more experience than me.
So far, I have completed only one single game, which is actually not very complete. Well, at least it is playable.
Yeah, for prototypes, it's mostly a mechanic that I'm testing out to see if it's fun, and then just tweak it and see if I can make it fun, and if not, then kind of abandon it, try something else.
So you just choose a particular mechanic and you're asking, is it fun?
That's how I do it, but yeah.
Okay, I can try doing that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what like mechanic we're trying to test here, because
You know,
There's
like I like a mechanic I could choose to test out is it fun to explore and cut wires to defuse a bomb under a time limit, right? Like is that fun?
yeah, and like the how we do that, like what is the combat feel like?
Okay. Well, I got a dip.
Yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See it.
Peace.
There's like an instinct inside of me that thinks we're gonna fail. It's probably because of me. I just couldn't bring myself to tell them.
Sniff man. The sniff man, he gonna get you high. Yeah, the sniff man, he gonna sniff your pie, sniff your pie, sniff your pie. Sniff man, yeah, sniff, sniff pie. Sniff man. Sniff man. The sniff man, he gonna get you high. sniff man, he gonna sniff your pie, sniff your pie, sniff your pie. Sniff man, sniff, sniff pie, sniff man. Sniff man. The sniff man, he gonna get you high. Yeah, the sniff man, he gonna sniff your pie, sniff your pie, sniff your pie. Sniff man, yeah, sniff, sniff pie, sniff man. Sniff man. The sniff man, he gonna get you high.
Nope, that ends the episode for episode 1 for the Ninja, guys. Catch y'all
He gonna
next week.
sniff your